Hello, here we are. I hope you're doing well. My name is Laura Elizabeth. I am hypnotherapist at LQD Magic, and today, March 21st, 2026, we celebrate a whole year, a whole 356 days of the self-love journey where I said I love you to myself from more than a few times, so a few times every single day. And here we are. It's been a whole year. So I must do a lovely little video to celebrate and just catch us up from where we were last time. It was 250 days. So it was just over like 8 months or something last time I did my first ever video to talk about what it is I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I won't do too much makeup. I'm just gonna do a little. There you go. A little sparkle because I am magical. And since we last spoke, I have acquired a wand and new boppers. So that's one update. And we only have one of these, so let's see how it goes. Oh, sorry, I should have done a warning. Surprise! Yay! Time to celebrate. Oh, I'm so happy. It's amazing the difference it has made to do this journey, to be on this journey with you. Not only do I genuinely believe and feel that I love myself, but the love has done like an avalanche effect of all the other beautiful, positive feelings of joy, wonder, success, happiness, optimism, hope, faith. Oh, it's all just come as like a natural symptom, an after effect of everything else, and it's amazing. I'm so, so happy. And of course, I'm going to keep going. So there wasn't ever really a plan. So as I said in my previous video, this came about because I recognized that I no longer felt loved, and I felt that lack of love in my life. And yeah, it was creating that knock-on effect of draining all the color from my life of all these positive emotions. And that can lead you down quite a scary path. So it was quite a spiritual, divine timing in a way when I came across a video that reminded me. I'd heard it many times before of, loving yourself, of, I'm a witchy person, so I believe in spells and the magic of looking into your eyes. And as a hypnotherapist, I know the power of muscle memory. You have to do something several times, repeatedly, for it to become something that's fully within you, that becomes autopilot, that becomes something you genuinely live and breathe. And I knew that, and yet I didn't realize until I actually tried doing it just how powerful it was. So the first couple of times I would say, I love you, I felt uncomfortable. I felt a resistance, as if I didn't deserve to look into my soul, into the windows of the soul, or whatever the saying is. Like, your eyes are so, so powerful, right? It's like why they say if you want to connect deeper with someone, to look into their eyes. And I realize you don't really look into your own eyes that often. Even if we look into a mirror, it's normally to judge ourselves, right? We look at our appearance as a whole. So looking into my eyes and feeling, taking it very seriously, feeling it from within my heart, I love you. There was that, do I? And so to make it a reality, I did begin to love myself and treat myself better, to speak to myself better, to eat and drink better, so, more healthy for myself, to do things for myself that were better for me, to practice self-care and self-compassion And so it was this lovely sort of cycle that, chicken and an egg sort of situation where I was saying that I love yous, and then I was doing things to sort of prove it. Like, yes, you do. This isn't just some fad or some saying or some trend. Like, you actually mean it. And yeah, and then I kept going. When I started it, I just thought I'd see what happens. Knowing myself, I knew actually putting it out there for the world to see held me accountable, because this is a, consecutive thing. Every single day I'm keeping track and I'm telling everyone this is day whatever, right? So, and that really did a lot for me actually, because some days were tough. Some days you do just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and everything seems to go wrong, or for whatever reason you just can't seem to get out of that feeling. And it was so easy to go back into that ruminating of, oh, what's the point? Oh, but do I really love myself? Oh, and all these things. And then I'd say like, oh, but think about your, there's people in your community, in your space, your tribe, waiting for you to upload this video. And if you don't, they'll say something, they'll have something to say. And that actually did like do something for me. It felt comforting, actually. It felt supporting. I felt supported, going, yes, I can't let them down. And as a way, it was like a mirror onto myself of, I can't let myself down, because I promised myself I would give this a go. I promised myself that I would love myself. And again, thinking outwardly for others, everything all about my business, about who I am, my life purpose, is that I believe you deserve to live and thrive as your true, authentic self. I know you are worthy of the success you achieve, and that you're worthy of happiness, to feel good. And so what about myself? So I hate it when people don't practice what they preach, right? And especially as like therapists, I believe you really must have your own mental health that you look after. So, this is all these things that I had to remind myself of. And like, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you, you want to help other people. How can you be that way if you're not going to look after yourself? And for me, this is what I really needed. I really, really needed to remember that I have the power within me, the love, the biggest supporter, the support within me. And I just need to make connection with that part of myself. And so literally 60 seconds every day has done so much to me, like so much for me. And it's crazy, it really is. You really do think like, oh, it's such a little thing. Well, that's the amazing thing. Like, transformation does not have to be complicated. It's like with hypnosis, it is not that complex. The biggest part that makes all the magic is you being open and willing, really, really desiring and wanting to change and be a better person. Once you make that subconscious opening of that door, then everything comes through, and it's amazing. Oh, battery. We are back. Now with charger. Yes, what was I saying? I don't want to ramble on too long. Um, yeah. So basically, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. This is for life now. I love it so, so much. And I love the inspiration and motivation it's creating for others. So I've had many comments of people saying, "Oh, I'm on day 10, I'm on day whatever. I've started doing it." And I'm like, "Oh, yes, yeah." I strongly feel this. Unfortunately, a lot of us are taught to seek value for ourselves and love externally. And don't get me wrong, we should have our tribe, our family, our communities. However, love starts from within. We need to be there for ourselves. And we just need so much more love. And like I said earlier, I've discovered with love comes happiness and joy, optimism, excitement. And this past year, especially recently, I've been getting random comments from people saying like, "Oh, you're such a joy to be around. I love your energy. I love it when you're here. You're always so happy. Like, we really feel it when you're here." And I really, really appreciate that. I feel that so strongly. There's also though a part of me is like, really? Because I'm not putting on any sort of act or really feeling that strongly myself. I just this now feels like the default way of living for me to be content and the ease, peace. I think it's peace. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going. This is for life now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm here to answer any questions. Please do. I highly encourage you give it a go. You don't have to upload it online for other people to see. For me, I know I said in my previous video in the past, trying to do it for myself just privately didn't quite work for me. So this has really worked for me. I really believe part of my life purpose is to be a healer and to be inspiration for others, to pave the way, to show you can do it too. Like this changed my life. I've achieved so much success in this past year. So I said in my previous video, I I was in a relationship that was breaking down, it was unhappy. I was in an environment that was not serving me. There was so much actually. There was, the people in my life, there was a lot of toxic negative energy, the type that drains you and, tries to cloud your opinion and blur the lines of what you want and what they want you to do. Oh, there was all sorts. And it just felt like a constant barrage of everything happening and just nothing was being right. And I think that was the light in the darkness for me, that it was something that I could control, that I could finally take back control of my life and my feelings. And then I was able to start believing in myself again and to dream again. So, with my partner, I'd had all these dreams. We talked about our future together. And so, when that all fell apart, I'd lost focus of the future, I'd lost connection of it and clarity. So, this again, believing in myself, loving myself, feeling worthy of dreaming again, meant that I charged towards those dreams. So now, a whole year on, actually, let's say that a different way. Only 1 year later, literally just 1 year later, I am in my dream home. I love myself. I have a very healthy relationship with myself. I treat myself well. I feel supported. I found my tribe, people who love and support me for me. They see me for me. What else? I mean, my business. Only yeah, oh my goodness. So at the time, this time last year, I was studying. Oh my goodness, I was still training in hypnotherapy and it was in July. Gosh, yeah, it was in July that I officially qualified and launched my business. So actually not even a year, and I have hosted and spoken at events. I hosted that event at Stepford Garden Centre, the hypnosis and tarot card reading. I recently did a similar thing at the Griffin Hotel. That was very special, and I'm really excited for what's to come there. I did back to back tarot card readings at another event at Stepford Garden Centre. I've had countless clients, one to ones, taster sessions, groups. Yeah, yeah. I had my banner printed, business cards, leaflets. Goodness me, yeah. This has been so lovely, so special to hold this moment, hold this space, and honor this. And just practice that self love. Look back at my past self and send her some love, send her some courage, some confidence, some encouragement to keep going so that we can meet up in the future. So, there we are. I hope you enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed my self love journey and continue to do so. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments. You've got this. Take care.